Hey guys, Matt Starr, Be a Better Drummer. Hope you're doing good. I'm headed down to the NAMM show today. For those of you that don't know what that is a music vendor related convention that happens once a year in Anaheim, California. So you have basically any company that would be involved in putting together a show or putting a studio together. So you have audio, video, lighting, software nowadays, and then all the musical instrument companies, from flutes to Marshall amplifiers, and then all the publishers and the magazines, and then stuff like Ultimate Ears and Ear Systems and Gear Secure and all kinds of different things that are related. So I have a New Year's challenge for you, even though we're in the middle of January right now. But it's something that I've been focused on for the last couple of years. And when I do these kinds of things, I don't say, okay, I'm gonna not do this, and then if I do it, I'm like, oh, I broke it, that's over, Any habits that you have are usually lifelong habits. And it's taken you years or even decades to acquire those habits, whether they're good or bad. And a lot of habits that you'll have will be helpful at the time you have them, but then later in life no longer suit you. And you can try and hold on to them and justify it, or you can evolve, as we are meant to do, like frogs did and dinosaurs. They didn't, so they're not here anymore. And so one of those habits for me as a kid was being a wise ass. There was 4 of us in school. I had long hair. Yes, I had hair. And, the rest of the school was guys in, tan Dockers and 3-button Izod shirts. A lot of sports. And, there was constantly fights and constantly getting shit from seniors, older people at school and high school. And so that was something that served us well, was to be able to come back with a wise ass comment. But later in life that didn't serve me. When you're doing business with people, they don't really like that. And I grew up in Connecticut, so that kind of attitude is pretty common there. But when I start meeting people from different places in the country and different countries, that stuff doesn't translate. Not helpful. So that's an example of something that served me well when I was a kid, but as I grew up, I had to let that go. So this is a habit. These are 3 habits that you can change. If you do this for 30 days, it will change your life. And it's no complaining, no gossiping, and no feeling sorry for yourself. Say it again. No complaining, no gossiping, and no feeling sorry for yourself. So what that looks like is no complaining. Okay, right now I just started going fast, but before I was sitting in traffic, it was raining. So if someone said, hey, how's the NAMM show? Good. I mean, there's a lot of traffic and it was pouring rain, but I got down there. Whoa, hold on. Let's delete that. How was NAMM? Great. Yeah, I got to say hi to all my companies, and I ran into so and so. So that would be an example of that. No gossiping. What that looks like is no gossiping. No talking negatively about anybody. And you can take it one step further. You're not talking negatively about anybody out loud, but also in your own head. Which, if you're conscious of that, you'll realize it takes up a fair amount of time, depending on the day. For me, if I'm having a bad day, then my voice in my head really wants to get on other people's cases and, but it's just not helpful. It's not helpful. And the gossiping also extends to myself. So if I'm sitting there going, man, I'm so stupid, I can't believe I did that. Why would I do that? That was such a bad idea. Man, I knew I had to do this and I didn't prepare and well, that's gossip. And it's negative. And it's not helpful. And it's complaining also. And the other thing is self-pity, which I don't really suffer from that. Although occasionally I can. But it's just feeling sorry for yourself. You know, why is this happening to me? Why did this happen? Why are we I mean, if you're looking at something objectively, like, how did this situation come to be? I am a really good drummer, and yet I'm broke. I don't have any gigs. Well, what's that all about? Let me look at that objectively. That's a much different thing than, why is this happening to me? You know, why, I'm trying so hard and I can't get a break. That's self-pity. It's not productive. It doesn't feel good, even though it feels like it's soothing. It's not. It's just perpetuating this victim mentality. And also, it's a drag to be around. You could probably find someone else who wants to do it with you. Meaning, they're happy to complain. Go, yeah, I know, life sucks. I know, it blows, dude. The business, music business, I mean, it sucks, and it's like so hard, and there's so many musicians, and people are so dishonest that they have a litany of reasons. Get around people who are telling you why you can do it, not why you can't. And that goes back to what I always tell my career counseling clients is figure out what it is you want to do and the level that you want to do it at, and then get around the people who are already doing it and doing it at that level. Be very careful who you associate with and who you let into your mind, because most times people have a preconceived idea about something, and then they walk into a situation looking for evidence. Well, that's by definition the opposite of evolution. And if you're wherever you are, whether you consider that to be a good place or a bad place, if you want to move to a bigger place in your life, you need to evolve. So you need to shed some of your habits. You need to improve some of your habits. Excuse me. And you need to do things differently, just by definition. And the way I always describe it in my career counseling work is, I might have someone who comes to me and goes, hey, I can't get work. I'm having a really hard time getting gigs and even making a little money. So I go, okay, so let's look at that and let's move towards getting you to a place where you are making money. But I said, there's a guy who's making $1 million a year, but he wants to make $2 million. Well, he has to do the same thing you have to do. So you might consider, well, I don't have any gigs, a really bad place to be. It's just a matter of perception. But the guy who's making $1 million is in the same position you're in, where I'm here, but I want to be there. And so I'm going to have to change habits. I'm going to have to do things differently to have that physical manifestation. Well, it's the same thing for you if you're the guy or gal who's, you're not even really in the game yet, but you want to be. Okay, it's just a matter of perception, because there's so many people who look at someone who's able to play an instrument as amazing. I mean, like, I have a full-time job. I wish I had the time to take up guitar. You can play Crazy Train. I mean, you're my hero. You know what I mean? So it's all a matter of perception. And that's why we have so much to be grateful for. So, no complaining, no gossiping. And again, if you want to take it one step further, not even in your head, and especially about yourself. And lastly is no feeling sorry for yourself. So you can write that on an index card. I do not gossip. I do not complain. I do not feel sorry for myself. You can flip them, and make them into affirmations. any of those things work. And if you slip off the wagon, then just get right back on. But try it for 30 days and see. Your life will change. And you'll also realize how much you do these things. And things might even slip by, and then you look back and go, oh man, I was complaining in that conversation. Like, another thing to do is get a buddy. You know, get somebody who you can do this with, and you can be accountable to each other. So you can check in at the end of each day, man. Hey, how'd you do? Oh, good. Or not so good. Okay. Oh yeah, I had that same situation. Well, you know what I did is actually I just kind of like, oh. So this will open up your life, and all this stuff. When you do things differently, you need to replace the bad habits with good ones. And so I would suggest either doing a meditation or making a list of things that you're grateful for, 5 things you're grateful for every day. And it's got to be different. You can't say my dog, you know, every single time you do the list. You got to come up with different things, people, and situations. So you want to replace this with gratitude. You want to be coming from a place of gratitude and optimism and potential. So I hope that's helpful. If you want to get more into this, I do career counseling work. Just go to my website, mattstarmusic.com, and click on the career consultation link, and let's set something up. You can change your life. You have to change your life. It's called evolution. It's natural. And if it's not happening the way you want it to happen, then let's take a look at that and make it happen the way you want it to happen. Okay? You deserve it. I'll see you guys. Have a great day.